Welcome back, young explorers, to Animalia Time Capsule, the show where we crack open nature's greatest secrets. I'm your scientist guide, and today, we are diving into one of the most mysterious, most misunderstood, and honestly, one of the coolest creatures on the entire planet. I'm talking about snakes. Buckle up, because what you're about to learn might just surprise you. So, first things first, what exactly is a snake? Snakes are reptiles, just like lizards and crocodiles. But here's the wild part. Snakes actually evolved from lizards millions of years ago, and somewhere along the way, they lost their legs. Now you might think, how do they move without legs? Great question. Snakes use their muscles and scales to push against the ground in an S-shaped wave. It's called lateral undulation. Try saying that 5 times fast. And here's a fun fact. A snake's body is basically one long, flexible spine. Some snakes have over 300 vertebrae. That's the little bones in your back. You only have 33. Snakes absolutely win that competition. Snakes are found on every continent on Earth, except Antarctica. Smart choice, snakes. It's cold there. They live in rainforests, deserts, oceans, grasslands, and even underground. There are around 3,700 species of snakes in the world. That's a lot of snakes. The pygmy thread snake is the smallest, only about as long as a pencil. And the reticulated python is the longest snake alive today, growing up to 7 meters. That's longer than a family car. Actually, longer than 2 family cars put together. Now here is where snakes get really cool. They're super senses. Snakes don't have ears on the outside like we do. Instead, they feel vibrations through their jaw when it touches the ground. So when you walk nearby, a snake can literally feel you coming. Pretty amazing, right? But the star of the show? Their tongue. Every time a snake flicks its tongue, it's actually tasting the air, picking up tiny scent molecules and sending them to a special organ in their mouth called the Jacobson's organ. It's like having a nose and a tongue at the same time. And some snakes, like pythons and pit vipers, have heat-sensing pits on their face. These let them see heat, almost like infrared goggles, so they can detect warm-blooded animals even in complete darkness. A snake, with built-in night vision goggles. Scientists were impressed too, trust me. Okay, let's talk about how snakes eat. And this is where things get wonderfully weird. Snakes don't chew their food. They swallow it whole, every single time. How? Their jaws are not locked together like ours. They have flexible ligaments that let their mouth stretch incredibly wide enough to swallow prey much bigger than their own head. After a big meal, some snakes don't need to eat again for weeks or even months. A large python? It might only eat 4 or 5 times a year. Meanwhile, I need a snack every 2 hours. Snakes are very efficient. I respect that. Now, the question everyone always asks, are snakes dangerous? Here's the truth from a scientist. Out of 3,700 species of snakes, only about 600 are venomous. And of those, fewer than 200 are actually dangerous to humans. That means most snakes are totally harmless. Venom is actually modified saliva. It evolved as a hunting tool, not to attack people. Venomous snakes include the king cobra, the black mamba, and the inland taipan, which is considered the most venomous snake in the world. But here's the thing. Snakes would rather slither away than pick a fight with you. Bites usually happen when snakes feel cornered or threatened. So the golden rule? Give snakes their space, and they'll give you yours. Before we go, I've got a few bonus facts that will blow your mind. Snakes shed their skin, called molting, several times a year as they grow. They literally crawl out of their old skin. That's like taking off a full-body suit. Some snakes, like the flying snake of Southeast Asia, can actually glide through the air between trees. A snake. That flies. You're welcome. The king cobra is the only snake in the world that builds a nest for its eggs and guards them. And snakes can live a surprisingly long time. Some pythons in captivity have lived over 40 years. So there you have it, explorers. Snakes are not the scary villains movies make them out to be. They're ancient, intelligent, perfectly designed survivors that have been roaming this planet for over 100 million years. Next time you see a snake, remember, you're looking at one of nature's greatest masterpieces. If you loved today's episode, smash that like button, subscribe to Animalia Time Capsule, and leave a comment below telling me which snake fact surprised you the most. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind to nature, and keep exploring. See you in the next time capsule.